Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these real, jaw-dropping stories that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about love and trust. I still remember the exact moment everything I believed about my marriage shattered. I was standing in the sterile white hallway of ER, the smell of antiseptic burning in my nose, my hands trembling from a mix of fear and disbelief. My phone buzzed in my pocket. I thought it was my wife checking in like she always did. But the message wasn't from her. It was a whisper from the ER doctor that would haunt me forever. "She's not alone," the doctor said quietly, almost apologetically, before turning away. I froze. The words hung in the air, incomprehensible yet painfully clear. My mind raced, trying to convince myself I had misunderstood. My wife, Emily, had been at work late, claiming it was just another exhausting shift at the clinic. But now, over the next few days, small things I had brushed off suddenly screamed for attention. Missed calls she never returned. The quiet way she shifted her phone screen whenever I entered the room. Excuses that felt too rehearsed. "Oh, the traffic was terrible. I had to check on a patient. I didn't hear my phone." I started questioning myself. Was I imagining this? Paranoid? But deep down, a knot of dread was growing. One evening, she said she was going to meet a friend for coffee. The word sounded innocent enough, but I couldn't shake the feeling. I walked past her car on the driveway and noticed lipstick on the coffee cup she had left in the car's cup holder. Not hers. And the faint scent, familiar, warm, completely wrong, made my stomach churn. I tried to convince myself it was nothing, that my insecurities were taking over. But then came the text. Hidden notifications, accidentally revealed on her tablet while she showered. Messages filled with soft laughter, inside jokes, and words I should have only shared with her, with someone else. My hand shook as I scrolled through the conversation, each line a blade carving through my chest. They weren't hiding it completely. They were careful, subtle, but the intimacy, the way she wrote to him, the way she laughed through her words, it was unmistakable. I replayed every memory, every hug, every whispered, "I love you," every late-night conversation. Was it all performance? The quiet mornings we shared, the shared glances across the kitchen, were they just rehearsed moments while her heart was elsewhere? The betrayal wasn't a sudden storm. It was a slow erosion, a constant drip of lies masked as ordinary life. Confrontation was inevitable. I waited for the night she came home, heart pounding, rehearsing every word I would say. When she finally walked in, she smiled. My Emily, the woman I thought I knew. I couldn't hold back. "Who is he?" I asked, voice trembling. She froze. Then, slowly, she sank into the chair, hands covering her face. I didn't mean for you to find out this way," she whispered, tears spilling down. "I never wanted to hurt you." Guilt radiated from her like heat from a fire I once thought warmed me. She tried to explain, to justify, to paint a story of loneliness and miscommunication. I listened numbly, my mind a battlefield of love and betrayal. I wanted to scream, to run, to collapse into her arms, but every instinct told me I couldn't. Not anymore. Days later, I packed my things quietly. No yelling, no dramatic exits. Just a suitcase, my memories, and the hollow ache of trust broken. She tried to stop me, to reach out, but I could feel the distance between us as though it had existed long, before I ever realized. I drove away with the engine humming beneath me, tears stinging my eyes, each mile a reminder that some things, once lost, can't be reclaimed. I think about her sometimes, not with anger, not with bitterness, but with a quiet understanding that people change, and love can be complicated, messy, and heartbreakingly human. In the weeks that followed, I learned to sit with the pain, to untangle my identity from betrayal, to reclaim my sense of self. I learned that trust, once broken, shapes you in ways you never expected, but also gives it a chance to stand stronger than before. Emily and I, our marriage, is a chapter one close, and though the memories sting, I carry them as a reminder, not of her deceit, but of my resilience, of my capacity to feel deeply, to love fully, and most importantly, to walk away with quiet strength when the story ends. If you've ever felt the crushing weight of betrayal, know that you are not alone. Trust can be shattered, hearts can be broken, but life goes on, and the part of you that chooses dignity, courage, and self-respect is what remains unbroken.